When did you realize walking away was the only way to live? I never thought survival would mean abandoning the very people I once called family. But when the choice came down to staying or losing myself entirely, I realized walking away was the only way to live. The first time I felt it, the quiet certainty that something inside me was dying, it was a Tuesday night in early spring. I remember the smell of burnt coffee clinging to the kitchen air, my father's voice echoing through the walls like a hammer on steel, and my mother's silence, which was somehow louder than his rage. I sat at the table, fingers pressed against the chipped wood, pretending not to notice how my brother smirked in the corner, satisfied that I was once again the one in trouble. You think you can just walk away from this family? Dad's voice cracked like a whip. This house is your blood, and blood doesn't run. He'd said those words so many times they felt carved into my bones. And for years, I believed them. That's the twisted thing about control. It starts to feel like truth if you repeat it long enough. I was 22 then, old enough to know better, but still tethered to their world like a puppet on invisible strings. My father ruled with fear. My mother enforced it with silence. And my siblings learned to survive by turning me into the target. The scapegoat, the one who absorbed everything ugly so they could breathe easier. That night, the fight started over something small. It always did. My sister Diana had skipped work again, disappeared with friends for hours. Instead of facing my father's wrath, she whispered a lie that slid too easily off her tongue. I think Jacob took the car. Jacob. Me. The name stuck like poison. I didn't even argue anymore. What was the point? Dad's eyes had already found me, his mind set like concrete. My protests only made it worse. So I sat there, my jaw locked, waiting for the storm. But something shifted that night. Maybe it was the way Diana met my gaze with no trace of guilt. Maybe it was Mom's calm nod, approving the lie without a word. Or maybe it was the exhaustion in my chest. The way my heart felt like it was sinking into quicksand. I realized then they weren't just using me. They'd stopped seeing me at all. I wasn't their son. Their brother. I was a shield,